This is the game that started a hugely successful franchise, spawned 4 sequels to date, and is widely regarded as one of the best in point-and-click adventures. With a remastered version even being released on iOS in 2010, taking what made the original game so popular and improving on it. Shadow of the Templars is a 2D adventure game where you control, for most of the game, George Stobart, an American tourist in the wrong place at the wrong time. Unlike the original game though, you'll now control journalist Nicole Collard for small sections of the game, including an extended opening. In the original game, it began with the bombing of the cafe where George is sitting outside, but in this remastered version, it now opens with Nicole getting a call from her editor to go and interview a famous potential candidate for the presidency of France. While interviewing him and meeting his rude and cold wife, he is murdered by a mime who knocks Nicole out and escapes.
Collard, get your ass over to the Palais Royal now. You got an interview. With Pierre Carchon. Yes, the Pierre Carchon. No photos, so leave your gear at home. He asked for you personally. Don't ask me why. Anyhow, this could be big, so if he makes a pass, don't forget. Just smile, say yes, and keep taking notes.
So charming and so very apt.
Excuse me for one moment, my dear girl.
You journalists are getting younger each year.
Perhaps it's the rest of the world getting older, madame. That was no cat.
God, what? Monsieur Carchon!
Nicole starts investigating why he would have been murdered, and after uncovering evidence of fascism, is told by her editor to drop the story. Shortly afterwards, a man named Plantard calls Nicole and asks her to meet him at a nearby cafe tomorrow. This is the cafe that George Stobart is sitting outside. Plantard arrives, goes in, and is blown up by a mysterious clan who escapes down an alleyway.
I'd only been in Paris for a week, but already I'd fallen in love with the city. My latest discovery was a little cafe, La Chandelle Verte. I was pretty sure the waitress was taking a shine to me. That old Stobart charm, I guess. Little did I know my reverie was about to be so rudely interrupted.
George is unhurt, but determined to find out who would do such a thing, and teams up with Nicole to go uncover the truth. Their quest takes them all over Paris and underneath it, as well as countries such as Ireland, Syria and Spain, a mystery that harks back to ancient times, the time of the Templars.
Excuse me, mademoiselle?
Hi, my name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yep, that's right. On vacation in Paris. Some vacation, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off?
Sure was. Sat right out in front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with a hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm Nicole Collard, from La Liberté.
What is that, some kind of nightclub?
Oh, no, it's a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me about the bombing. An eyewitness account, minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
A clown? It's him again.
The main appeal of Broken Sword series as a whole is the elegant and always interesting story, with the Shadow of the Templars being one of the best written. That it plays at a speed set by you the player, relying on your clue discovering and puzzle solving skills is what makes it so much fun. Visually the game looks great, although it does seem to lack a certain amount of polish in comparison to the remastered sequel, and the touch controls work wonderfully. Touch the screen to move George and Nicole and hold your finger on the screen to see the things that can be interacted with. While this might seem to make it a tad easier than it was before, you find that it makes it less frustrating more than anything else. You see, the game doesn't hold your hand through puzzles. Sure, it offers clues and hints, and if you're really stuck you can find a puzzle solution in the options menu, but it still relies on you talking to everyone, studying your location and items that you've picked up. The joy in Broken Sword is finding out that a dirty cloth you picked up at the beginning of the game will have a huge bearing on your quest further down the line. No puzzle is mind-bendingly frustrating, but rather offer up a challenge that a patient player can see their way through. It's kind of the reason why point and clicks aren't as popular anymore. Many gamers want instant gratification and aren't as willing to sit patiently and go through a conversation tree to solve a puzzle. A lot of praise for Broken Sword The Shadow of the Templars has to be heaped on the excellent voice acting and dialogue. It's funny, moving and thought-provoking at times, and you'll really want to skip it.
Hey Nico, it's your old pal. I mean your new pal, George. Whoa, Ireland. It's a whole different country. And I got some amazing news for you. Gem of a story, in fact. Oh, gotta go. Yeah, fella here's got a drink lined up for me. See you tomorrow, Nico. Slàinte. Yep, only here for a day and I'm speaking the lingo like a local.
George and Nicole's conversations are fantastic, and it is great to see them go from strangers thrown together to eventual lovers. A lot of this is backed up by a memorable soundtrack that can only work in a setting such as Broken Sword. Intrigue-filled moments, mysteries solved, dangerous liaisons. There is a piece of music for every moment. The game can last between 5 and 8 hours, depending upon how clued up you are on the puzzles. If you thought the original game was good, then you have to play this remastered / director's cut to see just how much better it is. The added sections add so much to the story and game length. Anything that has been removed is not noticeable, and the mobile system is perfect for this kind of point and click experience. It's an awesome game that everyone should play.